Just friends, today we are going to see two games from the My 60 memorable games. So let's start. The first game is between Fischer and Lombardi. Actually, Lombardi was right, but he lost the game. So we are going to take the side of Fischer in this game. E4, C5, Knight F3 was played. The main line. D6, D4, CD4, Knight D4. F3, F3 is I think called the Prince variation, if I am not wrong. Yeah, Sicilian defense Prince variation. F3 is not a very popular move at all. Only 2000 games. Why I am saying only 2000? Because this is the 147,001. So that's why. Here, instead of knight f6, there's also a6, which can transfer into knight c3, then knight f6, the matter of variation. It can transpose. There's also after knight d4. Queen c7 move, which can also transpose. Let me show you how. Knight c3, a6. Then the main variation is bishop goes to e3, knight to f6, then queen to d2, then what's the main line of the, see, and you play queen c7, bishop e3. The English attack is the main variation. The knight b2, bishop e7, f3. Okay, so this is the main turning point of the dragon. After bishop e6, what should white do? The main line is f3. So we are going to transpose by this, by the most, the baddest transposition possible. F3. You will say, oh seriously? Yes. After f3, this is literally a novelty. Okay. Okay, we can't go with this transposition to the 8th move. So, well, if we go from okay, so we can still go for f3, I think. f3. but the thing is that black needs a move here. Yeah, like if we go f3, c5, e4, let's transpose it into e4, c5, 3. I think so. So, like in that position, the knight is on b3, right? Okay. Okay, now I know the transposition. So we play knight e2. It might seem awkward, but we play knight g8, back, d4, takes, knight f6, knight b3, yeah. Now, there's no knight c6 in this line, no knight c6, d6. Well, now knight c3, a6, bishop e3, e5, now isn't it the English attack? Knight b3 is just a transposition. I mean, see this. What's remaining? There's no bishop to e6. So I have to do a little adjustment in the variation. Okay, we can't transpose into it by f3. So, well, now after knight c6, c4, e6, bishop d3, bishop d7, d5. Now the Maroczy didn't bind. It's the name of the game because Fischer played e6, d5 in the opening, and the Maroczy bind was not sufficient to bind Fischer. So now we reach end game, knight e5, bishop h4, rook c8, and then both sides take. Rook c8, getting the rook to the center. Rook g1, rook c4, activating the rook e1, rook into c3 check. Little bit good sacrifice. Rook into e5, king d2, rook into e1, king into e1, king to d5, threatening king to c4, king d2, king c4, h5, b6, h6, f4, g4, a5, ba5, ba5. Now this pass pawn's way is clear. a4, king a3, king c3, and this is called a fox in the chicken coop equation. Now the king is too late to capture h7, like if we go king c5, king f3, king d6, king g4, king e5, f3, king f6, f2, king g7, f1 queen, king into h7, v into f7 check, king to h8, king h5, king h7 only move, queen f8 only. So let me exactly show you what I am talking about. So assume here, then takes here, takes here, f3, king f6, f2, king g7, f1 queen, king into h7, queen f7 check, king to h8, king h5, h7, queen f8 mate. So that's why white resigned after king to e3. Let's move on to the next game. Fischer versus Reshevsky, the next and the last. Well, this is one more Sicilian. This time the old one. The old one or the open Sicilian. Now the accelerated dragon, as we call it. Now knight c3, bishop g7, bishop e3, knight f6. Now this is the modern variation of the accelerated. Bishop to e2 was played in the game, not castle. Actually, after bishop e3, knight f6, the main line is bishop to c4, dominant main line, where black has after a short castle or queen a5, black has a choice, bishop b3, and then black has pretty much moves. There, well, little bit peek into the theory. Rook e8 is the most trendy move going on in the theory nowadays. d6 was a popular move back in the day. And after bishop to b3, there's also a5 move, also not very modern. Then there's queen a5 move. Yeah. Then knight g4 is one more. So this was how the theory was going. But after short castle, he played bishop e2. Then Fischer started attack on the king side, g4, d5, f5, attacking the bishop, bishop c8, e d5, knight b4, bishop f3, g f5, a3, f g4, bishop g2, knight a6, queen d3, e6, sure. h3, g3, rook g1. So now white ready to take here somewhere. So now bishop into s3, rook into g3, attacking the bishop. Bishop g4, rook h1, rook f8, knight e3, queen e4. Now knight g4, knight f6 can be played. Queen s2, bishop e6, check, knight d4. Now knight into e6 also like as we played after knight c4, knight e5, knight g6, bishop e5, threatening queen g7 mate, rook d7, knight into e6, rook into e6, knight g4, rook, knight f6 check is threatened, rook f7, queen g5, rook f1 check, king d2, h5. Now knight f6 check is threatened, but now queen d8 just finishes the game. King h7 if played, then queen d7, and then there's two attacks. So after queen d8 check, black resigned. Two brilliant games, yeah, by Fischer. Today is Ram Navami, the birth. Today Ram Avatar, the which avatar? The seventh avatar of Lord Vishnu, Ram came into the world in the Treta Yuga. Yeah, his birthday is celebrated on the Navami of the Chaitra month and Shukla Paksh. Yeah, So Ram Navami is celebrated annually on this tithi. It's Chaitra Shukla No Tithi. Yeah. So Sri Ram was a great personality who showed that victory will always be of good, not of bad. He defeated Ravan, the Asura king, yeah, the Asura king, and well, he was a great personality. He uh, he like he finished all the demons in the world. No demon was left in the world. Yeah, uh, when uh, when like he got so well. This was the game. I hope you like the for to this bell icon. Thank you.